It looked like Garrison hurt his right elbow at the end there. Is he okay?
As far as I know.
So much of the game, the scoring was coming pretty easily, but down the stretch, tough to get the same shots. Is that them being them, or
Yeah,
you'd rather have that?
it's them being them and us. More them being them. Thinking about it, I mean, Holiday is a problem when he's guarding the basketball, and when they put Giannis at the 5, that was the hardest part because like Alpi was rolling, and then he was having to guard Giannis, and then he had to switch to Middleton, and then he went to Matthews, and we weren't getting the same looks. So when they went Giannis at the 5, it really, I mean, they're a really good defensive group when they have him at the 5, when they have Wes Matthews out there with him and Middleton and Drew Holiday. And we got stagnant as a result, and they're the champs, so that's what they do. They, in the fourth quarter, they lock down and make it hard on you. But I was so proud of our guys and our fight, and we had opportunities down the stretch to cut it and didn't. We had good looks at threes. We had a couple plays right at the rim. So I thought our execution was actually okay considering the circumstances with those guys just swarming on the defensive end.
Do you think that when you guys played offensively, even as things got difficult in the fourth quarter, is a reflection of how well they've played over the course of the past couple of months?
Yeah. I mean, we got the shots, and I keep saying if we kind of just do it the right way, the result will take care of itself. And we were getting the shots that we wanted for the most part. There were a few loose possessions for sure. But as far as our execution and that kind of thing, it was better, but they make it hard on you to execute. That's why they won it all last year. And we're aspiring to be that. So it's a hard thing in the fourth quarter against their defense.
How difficult is it just to figure out a way in which you can get defensively and challenge you guys to do so much better? I mean, it's like nothing was really working no matter the best effort you guys.
Yeah. I mean, we tried a little bit of everything. When he gets ahead of steam, he's just really hard to guard. JT tried his hardest, and Seawood tried his hardest, and Alpi got some of them as well. And Dave Nwaba tried, and KJ tried. And, he's an MVP caliber player that is really hard to stop when he is going downhill. And he was determined to get downhill tonight.
Can you just talk about Alperen's offensive explosion tonight?
It was great. I mean, we were giving it to him. His post game, his footwork, his ability to pass to his teammates, although he didn't have any assists tonight. Just the threat of the pass is important. So, yeah, I was proud of him going down there and just going to work. And again, I wanted to figure out a way to keep him in the game, but when they have Giannis at the 5, it's really hard.
You talked about how hard it is to stop Giannis, but given his ability to handle the basketball, that's part of the reason why you didn't try Daniel Tice in order to slow him down, just to match up with size at least?
Yeah, I mean, that could have been a possibility. It's just hard to keep throwing guys in there, that could have been something, but I wanted to go with the group that was kind of cohesive on the offensive end. And, I tried Dave, and he did a pretty good job in the first half, but he didn't really get an opportunity to guard him in the second half. But yeah, that could have been something.
Can you talk about the role that Jay Sean played tonight and just how he was able to bring the energy and the fight he gave you against him?
He always does. He always brings the energy. He always brings the fight. He fills in the gaps. Tonight he had to be a playmaker, and they're playing off of him, and he was driving the ball and kicking the teammates or whipping the ball into the paint to a teammate. And wow, he had 9 assists. So yeah, he's very much like the pulse and heart and soul of what we have going on.
Coach, what was your message to the team now that the win streak is over?
My message was they should be so proud of what we've done. They should be proud of the fact that we went toe-to-toe with the champs, and it took Giannis to go for 41, and it wasn't like they played tonight. The Bucks played, and we were right there with them. So they should be so proud of who they've become and how they've improved. And they should be proud of every game of the 7-game winning streak. And now we're about to go on the road, and we need to take that with us on the road.
I'm gonna give that energy tomorrow night, have to play as hard as you played these past couple of weeks, and especially tonight in advance of conference.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. I told the guys they have to take care of their bodies today and tonight and tomorrow, so we have the requisite energy for tomorrow's game, because we're going to need a bunch of it. And the guys who played less minutes tonight might get some more tomorrow night. So, yeah, we got to be ready for it. That's the NBA.
They had Portis on LP for much of the game. When they adjust and put Giannis on him, is that just a show of respect for him at this early age?
I think so. I mean, it was different for sure. I mean, when they put Giannis on him, Alpi wasn't able to kind of get to his spot in the post, and Giannis tipped one away, and like that's a first team all defensive, defensive player of the year guy that our 19-year-old rookie had to play against, and they made an adjustment for him to guard him. So yeah, that's a sign of respect to me for sure.
One more Alperen question for you. His skill is obvious, but he seemed to not back down from the challenge from DeMarcus or Giannis or anyone. Have you noticed that kind of toughness and mean streak here through his first 20-something games?
Yeah, he's not afraid, and that's part of why he's good. He's been, a pro before and was MVP and all that, but coming here, he had no fear. And yeah, he was going at those guys, and I was proud of him to do that. And he's gonna be pretty good.
Talk about how much your young guys are growing up. Like you talk about each game you're trying to improve. It's just the way that they fought, and they never looked at the moment was too big for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a combination of the young guys and the vets. I mean, Eric Gordon has been kind of leading us through this, and Christian Wood has been leading us through this. But with Armani starting and Garrison starting and JT in his second year and KJ coming off the bench and Alpi and Josh now getting minutes, yeah, they're learning. And as I continue to say, this season is so much about our improvement as we go along, and we're doing that.
Thank you.
Yep.